Oh, snap. Oh, no. We're getting chased by a copper zombie. Aye. Zombie. Zombies are a weird phenomenon in the world of Minecraft. Have you ever thought about it? Like, how do they come to be? Why are they human? Right? And why are they just, like, do they affect me? Why don't they infect me? You know, that's the thing. Guys, welcome to another episode of Sully's Side Quest. My name is Sully, middle name Sullivan. That's where that comes from. And every single day we go on a side quest. Today is no different. We have only a few things that I want to do. I kind of want to finish this coast here. Check out how beautiful this, I just can't get over it, how beautiful this is. I want to extend that all the way around to this side today, and possibly even over around the area over there. I just think that would be super dope to get done today. So we're going to need just a few of these blocks, and we're going to get started. All right, so we got a few of the essentials. All you need is podzol, coarse dirt, mud, and muddy mangrove roots, and you should be able to make yourself one of these yourself. And so you start off, at least I start off, by removing, I actually put this here, but removing the edge of the beach. I think putting the clay here, the mud, actually gives it a little bit of a nice undertone to at least this build. Like, I like that it's sitting on top of this. My guy over here, we need to move you because you are going to be in the way of the build, but you're also kind of trapped. I don't like that you're just hugging this, so I want you to be free. I don't know if I kept a leash. You just swim where you want to, and we're going to place it somewhere. There we go. That way, you know, you get to swim freely wherever you want to right here. I might need to make you like a little aquarium one day. That would be good. We need to put that down, write that down. Okay, so we're gonna build some of this. Miss Maple, you're a little stuck there, aren't you? Jump! Ah, there we go. Okay, so we should have this pretty clear around here. Let's go around and finish this angle. We'll probably just end right about here for now, and then work on the rest, because we've put a good bit out. I may even want to try to go a little bit inland with this block, just a little bit more, giving it a little bit more room to breathe here. Well, we don't have too much room here, though, which is the issue, which will probably just do that. But this can go a little bit inward here. Yes. Okay, and then the next layer is going to be podzol, followed by coarse dirt. So we might as well just, do a little bit of an extensive amount of things dug there. And then we're going to put podzol here. This is so satisfying, seeing it transform like this. Okay. Maple, found you a little chest to stand on. That's cute. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Almost there. All the way at the end. And there we go. The podzol is finished. Now, for the last layer, we want to have ourselves some coarse dirt. So, just like so. We may mix a little bit more in here of like podzol to make it feel like it's bleeding in a little bit. Like so. And, we'll stop it here for now. I was tempted to build a little bit more out, but we're good with this. Let's go to sleep real quick. The bed. I like how Alex and I put this out here, and I'm just like unironically sleeping in it now. Okay, so now the coarse dirt right here. And this needs to be just a tad bit out this way. Perfect. Okay, what are we going to do about this? I honestly think that we should put dirt in the middle here and then have coarse dirt going around it. And so the green will actually run into it a little bit. I may change that later. I may put this here, but I want the regular dirt to be somewhat close to this level here, Because I think it's going to be paved anyway. Going to that ramp. Oh, I think we've ran out of coarse dirt. Which sucks because we just need just a little bit more to finish this. Miss Maple, you have any coarse dirt in there? You can sit back down. Any more? Oh, we have plenty of coarse dirt right here. Okay, perfect. We'll be able to finish this little angle here. And shebang, shebang. The coast is clear. Actually, it's not. It's more dirty. All right, so this looks nice. Very much nice. Maybe I should just go like here and here with it. Let me build this here. Make it a little bit more disorganized so it feels natural. Yeah. Might as well just... Yeah. Let's do that. Perfect. Not perfect, but good. I like it. All right, we're going to stop here for today. We've extended that a little bit. That's perfect. We'll come back and do the natural grass and all that kind of stuff here in just a few days. Let me unleash a little bit of this crazy items that I have in here. Well, I look a wee bit different, and it's actually dark outside. It's because I had to leave for a wedding really quickly. So now I'm back to finish the episode. But since we were doing the coast earlier, I thought we might go over here and check on my boy Jordan. He's getting acclimated to his new jobs as the head chef here of this restaurant. And so, what up, Jordan? How we doing, bro? He says, "Hey, Sully, I would love to get started on cooking here. Could you craft me a smoker? Of course, I'll pay you." Oh, cool. And he's got his trade here, so we need to go get my boy a smoker. Of course, Jordan. I'll be right back, brother. Be right back, sir. Let's go get the smoker for Jordan. Okay, so I believe all you need is, I think you need some, like, wood and then coal. I think that's, oh, no, and a furnace, obviously. So, where is the furnace? I'm doing this all from memory. I don't really craft smokers much. So, this is an interesting one. So, okay, boom. Craft a smoker. So, we didn't need any coal. Awesome. So, maybe once we go give this boy Jordan his smoker, maybe he start cooking for us, making us some good food. All right, Jordan, I have you this for you. So, here you go, good sir. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, Jordan, you have a great day. Hopefully you can get to start cooking. I'm excited to see what you start whipping up, bro. We can add this to the collection here and put all of our resources back. And then we gotta kind of shift our focus on another project. So as you guys have noticed over here, we've created this little lamp post. I kind of want to build a lamp over top of the picnic table or somewhere close, just so that it like has that, has this around it. But I'm now considering, do I want it to be the same? Do I want it to be different? I'm not sure, but I want it to be 2 blocks away from this tree. So I think this is going to be the move here. So, all right, I think I'm going to try this again. Another episode of building a lamp, but dude, I love the small things about the world that start to, you know, make this look super cool. So I think I'm just going to build the exact same one, just not use too much brain power, in all honesty. Let me go over here to, I need my stairs. I forgot the stairs. So I'm going to grab some from here. Dark wood. Oh, boom. Maybe I should start using, what's it called? Item frames instead of signs to like organize chests. And also, I've seen some people use iron golems for their chest, and I'm actually super interested in using that. That sounds like a really awesome way to, especially when I'm doing a project, to have things more organized. If anyone knows how to make a good or like how iron golems work, because I haven't touched iron golems. Not iron. Did I say iron golems the entire time? I meant copper golems. You see, that's how much I know about this. So, oops, fell through. I don't think we need to be up there anymore. Possibly. We kind of do. So, another lamp design here, and a trapdoor. Boom. Check that out. All let me remove this, and we'll put a wee bit lamp on top here. I guess I could put a lamp on the table, actually. I just thought about that. But now that'll give that some good looks there. And I may even put a flower pot or something right here. I'm not sure. But let me go drop these off, and we'll do another small project, and we'll be done with the episode for today. Marshmallow! I don't know. He was just close, and I wanted to ride. Check out the whole world. It's just good to, you know, take a step back and check out everything. This is an awesome experience. I've been loving doing this with you guys. Let's see. All right, Marshmallow, let's go back down. We're gonna go over here, and we may do a little bit more on the mountain just for like 2 to 3 minutes. I have to really start thinking about what do I want this side to look like, because I don't know. I'm super happy with how this side's have turned out, but I want to be super intentional about this side, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to keep the sand look, or if I want it to be, you know, back to this natural look like everybody else, you know. I'm not sure. And is there any other mountain area that I would want to put around? I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that a little bit more. Okay, so all I have is 1 stack of each block of the mountain, and that's all I'm gonna limit myself to do for today before this episode finalizes. And so we're gonna officially start covering up oops, I didn't mean to do that. Officially start covering up the dirt house. Poor Logan. Sorry about that, my boy. It just has to be done. It has to be done. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see if we can't build straight up here. How close are we? Pretty close. We're gonna curve back over to the right a little bit. There we go. Perfect. I brought my bed so I can sleep. Shebang. Look at that beautiful sunset. Beautiful. Low-key a little tired. Beautiful wedding. My friend asked me to be a groomsman, so that was fun. Fun to be a part of it. I'm in a season of life now where a lot of my friends are getting married that I grew up with, and it's so interesting to kind of experience that because you grow up like, you know, I sound like a girl saying this, but like talking about who you're gonna marry with each other. Like with guys, it's a little bit different. It's like, you know, yeah, like, man, what girl can I go on a date? I don't know. But it's funny to see the reality of those wishes come to light, and who my friends choose to marry, and how beautiful it is to see it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's a sweet time. It's such a sweet time to see like the Lord move, you know, in the lives of my friends and answer the prayers that they were praying to find a spouse. And so that's what happened for my friend. So congratulations, bro. He's not gonna watch this. He does. I don't even know if he knows about this. So, but anyways, that was fun. Me and Alex danced to some bachata. That is some I'm gonna say it wrong, but I think it's is it Colombian? I think it's Colombian music. But it's basically Latino music. And yeah, that's fun. Alex loves to dance, which is so crazy to me. Like, she's nervous about like playing Minecraft and stuff, but she loves to dance. Like, she has no fear of stuff like that. I guess it's the public speaking aspect of this part, which, by the way, we're at 1,070 something subscribers. It might be 75. But y'all can see it, 1.7, and at 1.2, which is 1,200 subscribers, we are going to spin the spin of sin again. Okay, I don't like some of this, how this panned out right here. I need to fix this. This needs to come down to here somehow. And Oh, an announcement. Yeah, I'm sorry the library video is taking like forever. Man, things have been crazy. But hopefully it's going to be coming out this next Friday. So this Friday at the end of the week. I believe it's going to come out then. I'm starting editing on it today. And if I can get it done, then Shibuya. Video. Okay, this doesn't have any stone on it. That's okay. Excuse me, Mr. Dirt House. You will forever be hidden up by time. Time has swallowed you up. How did I use more stone than the other blocks? I think that points out my tendencies. All right, we're almost done. Let's finish this little hole, and we'll call it done. Shibuya. How are we looking now? That's better. Let me finish this hole over here that I see. And we should be able to like have a really good angle now of like the entire mountain being in a good place. So let's see. Well, we still have that corner, I think. But now if we look over here, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, we did a lot of small but good things this episode. Just progress. But I just want to thank y'all so much for watching. Consider subscribing and liking on this video. Comment if you want to. I may start doing some fun things about y'all's comments. But anyways, I will catch y'all on the next episode. So see y'all tomorrow. And let's get to some Bible reading. And goodbye. All right, so if you're new to this channel, we go through the entire Bible chapter by chapter together. And just play Minecraft in our forever world. So that's what we've been doing. This is chapter 13 of the book of Exodus. And yesterday we just read how the Israelites have left Egypt. They exited out of Egypt. And so now the Lord is establishing some things to remember these occasions by. So this is chapter 13. We're starting in verse 1. It says, "The Lord said to Moses, consecrate to me all the firstborn. Whatever is the first to open the womb among the people of Israel, both man and of beast, is mine." Then Moses said to the people, remember this day in which you came out of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. For by a strong hand the Lord brought you out from this place. No leavened bread should be eaten. Today in the mouth of Abib you are going out, and when the Lord brings you into the land of Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which he swore to your fathers to give to you, a land flowing with milk and honey, you shall keep this service in this month. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day there shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days. No leavened bread shall be seen with you, and no leaven shall be with you in all your territory. You shall tell your son on that day, it is because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt. And it shall be to you a sign on your hand, and as a memorial between your eyes, that the law of the Lord may be in your mouth. For with a strong hand the Lord has brought you out of Egypt. You shall, therefore, keep this statute at its appointed time for year to year, when the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites, as he swore to you and your fathers, and shall give it to you. You shall set apart to the Lord all the first opens the womb. All the firstborn of your animals that are males shall be the Lord's. Every firstborn of a donkey you shall redeem with the lamb, or if you will not redeem it, you shall break its neck. Every firstborn of man among your sons shall redeem. And when in time to come to your sons ask you, what does this mean? You shall say to them, by a strong hand the Lord brought us out of Egypt, from the house of slavery. For when Pharaoh stubbornly refused to let us go, the Lord killed all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of animals. Therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all the males that first open the womb, but all the firstborn of my sons I redeem. So they're going to remember God's grace to them by sacrificing these firstborn of their flocks. In symbolism to the fact that God is redeeming their firstborn so they don't have to die. And so they're remembering that. It shall be a mark on your head and on your frontlets between your eyes, for by a strong hand the Lord brought us out of Egypt. When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, lest the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. But God led the people around the way of the wilderness. So this is the first mention of wilderness. And we're going to see that the Jewish people are going to be wandering throughout this wilderness for a while. And the people of Israel went up out of the land of Egypt, equipped for battle. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for Joseph had made the sons of Israel solemnly swear, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones with you from here. And they moved on from Succoth and encamped at Etham on the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them along the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, that they might travel by day and night. The pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night did not depart from before the people. So God's presence physically through this visual fire and cloud was with them as they walked through the wilderness, guiding them through. I think that's super interesting. This is the one thing I want to point out that gets explained here in this. It says the chapter opens up by anchoring Israel's future practices to a specific historical moment. Since God had destroyed all the firstborn males of Egypt and spared the firstborn of Israel, he declared that the Israelites were to consecrate or to dedicate, that's what that word means, to him their firstborn. This wasn't arbitrary. The consecration of the firstborn is a conceptual parallel to God's killing of the firstborn of Egypt. In a sense, the destruction of the firstborn in Egypt was a sacrifice to Yahweh. He had a claim on their lives by virtue of his judgment. Understanding this connection is crucial. The practices you'll read about aren't burdensome rules, but commemorative actions rooted in divine salvation. So as we move forward, because we're about to go into Exodus and see all of these different instances where God tells Moses that this is how you should act. These aren't burdensome, but these are to be remembered as commemorative actions, as a way of grace, as a thing of grace in their life. Okay, so that's chapter 13. We're about to get in some good stuff, some good reading, and see some miracles happen. But I'm excited to get to that. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.